This is a power steering bracket tightener to tighten the belt. And usually the power steering pump is oriented such. This one's turned around and it's greasy, and I'm not getting my hands dirty. They're nice and clean. But you put a rebar into here, or an appropriate pipe, piece of rebar that long, and this goes in between the power steering bracket and the pump, and it cranks on the pump. See the little groove there? That groove matches that seam. This pump is reversed. Goes just like that. And there's a bracket right there that goes around the power steering pump. And you put that in, and you stick the rebar down through, and you crank on it, and that tightens the power steering belt. And there's no other way to do it. The Kentward tool is probably a lot fancier version of this. This is from my buddy in Wisconsin that just bought the red and cream 87 Suburban half-ton four-wheel drive 6.2 diesel, 168,000 miles, and Z-barded, goopy-doopied to death. Do I have an extra power steering pump over there? The guy that was changing the motor lost half the parts, I'm sure. No extra starter, oil pan. But this is the bracket I will make for you, a reasonable facsimile. Just ignore this back part, that's nothing. It's everything from my finger forward. Not much to it, just a socket or a wheel lug chunk welded on to a piece of steel with a little piece over there with a little notch. And that's what you need to tighten your power steering belt on a 6.2, or quite a few, if not most, if not all, the GM power steering pumps from the 60s up till the 90s. Crank her up!